Sonia, congratulations on your marriage and moving. I'd like to send a gift to your new home. Is that okay?
A gift? Please send cash. You know the bank account number, right? Please make a deposit there.
Huh? A bank transfer? Wait a moment. I have my own idea for a gift. Isn't that separate from the congratulatory money? I'll give the congratulatory money at the wedding ceremony.
Huh? Are you planning to attend the wedding ceremony? We didn't plan on inviting you to the wedding ceremony. Were you planning to come?
What are you talking about? I'm Tony's mother, you know.
I know that. But I don't like that kind of relationship, you know?
What kind of relationship?
The mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship. It tends to cause conflict, doesn't it, between me and you? So I thought it would be better to cut off the relationship from the beginning.
What are you saying? I don't have any negative impressions of you, Sonia. I didn't expect any conflict, but you want to cut off the relationship before it even starts?
Well, that's how it is. I don't want to deal with you, like an old hag or something.
Wait a minute, isn't that going too far? I just want to have a good relationship with you. Or rather, I just want to maintain a normal relationship.
You can have that kind of friendly relationship with Tony's older brother. We'll refrain from that, thank you.
You don't like me as your mother-in-law and don't even want to invite me to the wedding ceremony? Isn't that too harsh? If you want to keep a proper distance in the future, that's fine. But can I at least attend the wedding ceremony? It's also a big day for my son.
Why don't you let go of your child already? You're being too clingy. We can be happy just as a couple. We'd like to avoid unnecessary family relationships.
Would you really say that?
That's why we won't tell you our address. Please send the congratulatory money by bank transfer.
You're avoiding any interference from me at all costs. But I will attend the wedding ceremony. It's not just your wedding, you know? Cutting off all ties in the future is impossible, don't you think? It's impossible to completely cut off family.
Is that so?
Really?
I think I can do it. After all, I'm more important to Tony than you are. Don't assume you know Tony better than I do.
I'm shocked. It's too much to be disliked to this extent. Can't you calm down and think about it a little more? I'll say it again, I have no ill will towards you. I want to support you even a little as a family. As Tony's parent, I welcome you. I don't understand why you dislike me so much.
Well, goodbye. Please send the money later. Excuse me now.
Please contact me again when you've calmed down.
Mom, I heard you can't come to the wedding ceremony. It's a shame, but if you have something to do, it can't be helped, right? You'll send the congratulatory money by bank transfer, right? I feel bad making you go through the trouble.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I heard it from Sonia. She said it was hard for her to tell me, right? You don't have to worry about that. I'm sure you have things to do as well. I don't expect you to prioritize my wedding ceremony.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're saying I can't come to the wedding ceremony?
Yeah, you can talk to me directly from now on. But well, we might not be in touch much in the future. Our home is getting farther away too.
Speaking of the house, did it get quite far?
Huh? Didn't you receive the moving postcard? Are you okay, Mom? I made sure to send it to my parents' house too. Sonia should have sent it.
I see. I understand now. I got it.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Let me think about it on my end too. I can't leave it like this.
What are you talking about, Mom? Are you okay? Are you tired?
I might be tired indeed. The reason I'm tired is because of your wife.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'll contact you again later. Bye for now.
I've already explained to Tony that you won't be coming to the wedding. Please don't send any more unnecessary messages. Excuse me.
I was surprised that you lied so much to Tony. Even I can't keep up anymore. I'm astounded.
Say whatever you want. From the beginning, I didn't want to get involved with my mother-in-law. I plan to continue not being involved in the future.
Is that so? If I completely cut ties with you as you wish, it will be a big deal. Are you prepared for that?
Prepared? I don't need any special preparation to cut ties with you. I'm cutting ties because I want to.
Yes, that's right. You have no manners whatsoever. There's no point in talking anymore.
I won't acknowledge you as my mother-in-law, so I won't invite you to the ceremony. We won't meet again, so don't come to our house on your own.
Well then, number $30 million inheritance.
Huh? What are you talking about? A $30 million inheritance? Seriously? You had that much? I never heard about that. Let me start over.
Start over with what? Cutting ties?
Let's both calm down and talk, okay? I hadn't heard about the inheritance thing. Can you give me more details?
There are no more details. I have nothing to give you anymore. I don't feel the need to talk. Why do I have to talk to you?
Well, you just said no inheritance and I didn't know I was supposed to get an inheritance. And what's this about $30 million?
I decided to entrust my husband's and my $30 million inheritance to our eldest son and his family. I'll rewrite the entire will tomorrow morning. It's too late to argue now.
Too late? Wait a minute. Mother-in-law, did you really have that much money?
I took over my husband's company and have been managing it, so I think I have at least that much in personal assets. My eldest son said he would use it for my sake. Tony, my second son, just started a business and seemed to be struggling with cash flow. I was planning to give Tony an early lifetime gift, but I won't now. We're cutting ties after all. We're strangers now, so there's no need to help each other anymore. I'll give everything to my eldest son and his family. Well then, excuse me.
Wait a minute. Come on, mother-in-law, what I said was just a joke, you know?
A joke?
Don't take it seriously. There's no way I would actually cut ties, right? We're family, aren't we? I was just saying weird things as a joke, so please don't take it seriously.
Huh? You think I can just let it slide? I have no intention of letting it slide. Even if you try to cover it up by saying it was a joke now. There's no way I'd be fooled by that. You say it's a joke? It's too late to change your tune now. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, I will never give money to you and Tony as a couple. I can say that with certainty.
Don't say such things with certainty. I hadn't thought about the amount of inheritance. What you said just made me realize. I admit I was wrong, so can we make up?
There's no need to make up. We've already cut ties, and I don't like it.
You don't like it? You don't have to be so cold.
Cold or not, there's no other way, right? You're the one who said you wanted to cut ties. I'm just complying with your wish. But I don't intend to send any congratulatory money, though. I won't send any gifts either. I don't know your address, so I can't send them anyway.
Wait a minute, I'll be in trouble if you do that. I was counting on the money from my mother-in-law.
You were counting on it, yet you're cutting ties. You're really a shameless, stupid woman.
Don't go that far. I have parents too, you know.
I deeply sympathize with your parents. They raised you to behave this stupidly. By the way, I had reserved the wedding venue. I plan to refuse the payment, so just so you know.
What? What are you talking about? Why would you refuse the payment? I didn't know that my mother-in-law was paying for the wedding. If it's supposed to be that way, please pay.
We cut ties, right? I was going to pay because Tony seemed to be struggling. But since you absolutely hate me, and you're trying to cut ties, I'm tired. I won't pay since we cut ties. I won't help you again, so give up.
Even if you say that. That wedding venue is quite expensive, isn't it?
Well, yes. It's quite expensive for me too. For an unemployed person like you, it might be quite pricey.
No, well, then, there's no way I can afford it. It's just impossible.
You'll probably be billed for the high-priced wedding venue. Unemployed you and novice entrepreneur Tony. Good luck with it. I have nothing to do with it anymore. Don't bother me with any more annoying things.
What's annoying? Support us. It was my fault for declaring to cut ties. But there's no need to overreact like this.
It seems that for you, everything you say is always right. But that's not the case for me. In fact, you should become aware that you're making statements that are far from common sense.
I understand. I will be aware. Please pretend this never happened. Can you forget about what I said for now? Please, let's start over.
There are things in this world, you know, that can't be reset so easily. It would be good if you learned a little. Your statements can't be reset. I fully agree to cut ties. Goodbye, Sonia. Enjoy the wedding with Tony. If you can have one, that is. In the end, the mother, Nancy, blocked Sonia. It seems she never replied again. Tony found out about the situation and was furious, canceling the wedding. Sonia was kicked out of the house, which escalated the situation. She was evicted from her home just after getting married. With nowhere to go and abandoned by her family, she was devastated. Tony apologized to Nancy on his hands and knees, swearing to divorce Sonia. Afterwards, Tony received financial support from Nancy and managed to get his business on track, divorcing Sonia. If she had married Tony and got along with his family, she could have inherited the fortune as it was. She couldn't regret her foolish statements enough. It's too late for regrets, though.